In my initial years of training, I haven't had like one specific teacher or one specific person who has broadly influenced me, but I also at the same time have to say that Mr. Wagziag has helped a lot, because he has brought a lot of things to India, and he's shown us a lot of things and made it very easy for us to comprehend, and it's very accessible to us. Normally you wouldn't get a chance to work with famous conductors and big orchestras and big soloists from Europe, but here with that he has allowed us to mix and mingle, and at the same time we begin to appreciate music more. I like to read, I like driving, I like traveling. Actually, I'm not fully into music. Usually music has been like a part-time thing for me. I do it on the side, otherwise I'm a editor. So I have music as I do it after work hours, so this is my hobby more than. The future of opera is good. People are beginning to find out more about it. They're getting more interested. They don't think it's just this one woman standing there in the middle of a stage singing this high note till the glass breaks. They've realized that now, okay, there's more to an opera. It's just not this soloist. It has an orchestra. There are instruments. There's a possibility of fusion that can take place between Indian instruments and Western instruments. So, and there are a lot of shows that happen all over. I mean, it's not just opera, it is for instruments as well. Pianos, violins, everything is beginning to have a stage and a platform to perform. So the scope for opera is very good, because right now there are a lot of people, and I mean even here with my children's group, they come saying they want to sing. Whether they can sing or not is of no consequence. I mean, they want to be in class. So many of the children I've taken, I know they are tone deaf, I know they cannot sing, but I've always included them, because at the end of the day they want to learn music. They want to have something to look forward to. So along with that, they get the opportunity to read music, experience music in a different way. And so, I mean, it's just the audience for classical music is growing a lot in India. The qualities for an ideal opera singer would be hard work, practice, motivation, dedication. They have to have all of that to be able to sing, and to sing well. So the children like singing a lot. I mean, they get very excited when they start singing, and when they are learning a new song, if it's in a different language, if it's, right now they're doing it in French. I have done one song maybe in Italian, one song in Japanese with them, and then once they start singing in these different languages and hearing different sounds, they think it's funny first, but then after that they understand the meaning of the song. And then all of a sudden there's a click which happens where they were like, okay, now we understand what we're singing, and oh, so you want this accent and this style, and this is how it has to be. Like, I mean, they are out of their regular lives in a different zone altogether, and they're just singing happily without a care in the world. So that is what, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about standing straight in a line and then singing and belting out your best. Here it's just, they're singing, they're happy, they're joyful, and the only way they can show it is through music. Maybe in their houses, I don't know, at home they are told, don't sing, keep quiet. So the only way they can let out that energy is when they come for choir practice, and then they're like, okay, we can shout, we can sing, we can do what we want, and they do it without a care in the world, and then that is natural. So then when they sing, I mean, it's children singing naturally and having fun and enjoying themselves. So that makes it a more fruitful experience for anybody who's teaching. because then you know that you've done something good, and then they are learning something at the same time, they're having fun and they're enjoying what they do.